Alright, you guys, it's the one and only Christopher Bruce here again. I don't know what's wrong with Canada, but they seem to be like, in this Cyber type game, like, the most recent lesson I had over the last week was the idea of how, for the last several months or year or whatever, we've been assembling chains, like linking together video clips, TV characters, ideas, sounds, syllables, and stuff like that, linking them all together into like little cyber bombs. So it was like a big link of chains being thrown at the enemy to like bind them, bind their minds and their souls and dominate them with cyberwarring. But Canada's strategy, for whatever fucking reason, it's annoying. That's all it does is fucking annoy a person because it's so stupid and pathetic. They seem to be trying to dominate me with the power of suggestion. Yeah, like just like they'll act, like try to pretend. If we're assertive and stick our noses in the air, it's because we're confident and we know something you don't know yet. Which makes us better than you. It's like they don't understand that I understand. Like they're just and they rely on brute force bullying attacks, like trying to intimidate you with the law and stuff like that. Like they'll either put up they'll try to throw a chain at you, which is the stupidest shit you could ever imagine. Like they try to assemble their own stupid chains, which are like, try to imagine, in the past you broke this law or that law, you got punished for it, blah 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 blah. And if you keep wronging us, we'll violate your rights again. And they just, or like with that one woman, for example, all I was doing was trying to warn her of danger in any way I could think of at the time, because I'd never encountered a situation like that where there was like you're fighting against corrupt government employees and shit like that. I never even considered I'd have to deal with something like that in my life. But I was trying to warn her of danger in a way that wouldn't cause damage to me, and then they just punish me anyway and generate fake crimes and prosecute me for them and stuff like that to try to fear me into ever doing anything. And they keep trying to throw little idiotic chains like that, like trying to cower behind the law and try to bully you with the fear of consequences and stuff like that. Like, these people are just fucked in the fucking head. Like they literally try to dominate people with like bullying and stuff like that. They're like retarded. Their cywarring is connected to physical abuse. Kind of like, if you oppose us, we'll physically fucking abuse you. And like every once in a while they'll come around and they'll try to physically abuse you in some way, like the last time when the police showed up and freaking broke into the apartment, tried to pretzel my legs and shit like that and bust me up for whatever reason, to try to feel like they were dominant and powerful, and then sit there and try to do little subtle cywarring on the internet. The power, not cywarring, they're trying to use the power of suggestion to be like, don't oppose us or we'll abuse you more. Like Canadians are very primitive, retarded people. Like they're relying on caveman strategy to try to dominate me and all of existence in this demented situation. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like how they could think that way. Like how people that are proud of themselves, how they could be proud of themselves being so pathetic and retarded. But anyway. If you guys want to keep assembling more chains and stuff like that to fire at them, I'm all up for it. I think it's kind of fucking cool. And actually, there used to be a website called imagehost.net that I was hosting a ton of Cywar images on. But then it was like somebody bought the website and shut it down. So now my website with all the Cywaring stuff, most of the content has been ruined. So I either have to find a way to remember which images were used in the Cywaring, or try to remember which images were used in the Cywaring and then re-upload them to a different server, or somebody could get that website back up, and then I could slowly go through and do a quick little transfer that way. But anyway, there you go.